Davao City National High School is considered one of the premier secondary schools in the Philippines, which in-house more than 12,000 students based on last school year's enrollment. Its primary goal is to produce globally competitive learners equipped with 21st century skills. Hence, it envisions a 100% literacy rate for all of its grade 7 students at the end of every school year. The realization of this vision mission of Davao City National High School is made possible by the support of its administration, teachers, parents, students, and other stakeholders to all its programs. That includes the Reading Development Program, both in Filipino and in English. Last year's reading program, dubbed as Viral FB or Vital in Reformation and Literacy, Facebook was truly a success, which manifested in the 99.9% improvement of students' reading skills on the submitted accomplishment report. Despite the global pandemic crisis, the school continues its reading development program and comes up with an 8-week action plan, which is anchored from DepEd's thrust to make every child a reader. This action plan focuses on the development of the four identified frustration readers based on the 2019-2020 year-end report. To start off with the week 1, which is scheduled June 1 to 5, 2020, we have the following objectives. Number 1, to gather data on the identified frustration readers. Second, to coordinate with reading teachers of the identified frustration readers. For the activities, we have data gathering on one-on-one meeting. For the resources needed, school year 2019-2020 reading accomplishment report, and the other one is students enrollment form. For the persons involved, we have the reading coordinator, the guidance counselors, the former reading coordinator, and the students class advisors. For success indicator, we have accuracy of students data. For second week, which is scheduled on June 8 to 11, 2020, we have the following objectives. Number 1 is to contact identified FR students through social media or face-to-face if possible. Second, to inform the parents of the FR students on the continuity of the school's reading development program. Third, to make an agreement with the parents and the students regarding their support and willingness to undergo the reading development program. For the activities, we have contact tracing. For the persons involved, we have reading coordinator, reading teachers, guidance counselors, parents, and students. For the resources needed, we have laptop or cellular phone, internet connection. For the success indicator, we have signed agreement form, screenshots of agreed terms and conditions. For our third week, that is scheduled on June 15 to 19, 2020, we have the following objectives. Number 1, to conduct diagnostic tests on the identified FR students. Second, to evaluate the result of the diagnostic test. Third is to conduct remediation program. For the activities, we have online reading assessment. Second is evaluation of reading assessment result. For the persons involved, we have reading teachers or reading coordinator and students as well as their parents. For the resources needed, we have the field area diagnostic test and other assessment materials as well as the internet connection, the laptop, or the cellular phone. For the success indicator, we have the evaluated reading assessment results. Okay, let's proceed now with the week 4, 5, and 6. That will run on June 21 to July 10, 2020. We have the following objectives. Okay, this is for 3 weeks. Number 1 is to conduct the second, the third, and the fourth week of remediation program. Second, to evaluate the result of the reading test or assessments. Okay, for the activities or strategies, we have the online reading remediation. Second is the evaluation of the reading assessment result. For the persons involved, primarily the students or with their parents as well, and the reading teachers. For the resources needed, we have the Phil-Erie reading assessment materials, laptop or cellular phone, and of course, internet connection. Then for success indicator, we have evaluated reading assessment results, and that will run for 3 weeks. That's week 4, 5, and 6. For week 7, that will be on July 13 to 17, we have the following objectives. Number 1, to conduct reading enrichment. For activities or strategies, we have online enrichment reading activities. For persons involved, we have reading teachers, students, and reading coordinator. For resources needed, we have laptop or cellular phone, reading materials for enrichment. For success indicator, we have submitted reading enrichment outputs. And that will be for the week 7. And the last week will be the week 8. That will be then the final stage of our action plan, which is scheduled on July 10 to 24, 2020. For the objectives, we have to coordinate with the cluster reading coordinator for consolidation of reports. Second, to prepare accomplishment report for submission and consolidation purposes. For activities, we have preparation of accomplishment report, meeting online with cluster coordinator. For persons involved, we have reading coordinator, reading teachers, cluster reading coordinator. For the resources needed, okay, we only have two, the laptop and the internet connection. And the last one, we have success indicator, submitted accomplishment report. And that ends our 8-week action plan for our reading development program. Good morning.